Hello everyone, welcome to e-Vivekaam. In this video, we will be having a detailed discussion on Test 5 of Yukti Prelims Test Series, which is around theme of Indian climate. Let us start the discussion. Coming to first question, which of the following geographical features influences the distinct seasonal variation across various regions of India? Himalayas, Deccan Plateau, Western Ghats, Thar Desert and Indian Ocean. See, all these are major physical features of India. Somehow or other, every feature has impact on the seasons which we see in India. For example, Himalayas. They stop the cold winds from Central Asia from entering India, because of which we experience some warmth. Also, they stop monsoon winds going to further north, and because of that, we experience good rainfall in northern plains and all. And coming to Deccan Plateau area, it influences the rainfall pattern especially in the central India. And Western Ghats, southwest monsoon causes rainfall on the windward side of Western Ghats, and leeward side it is so dry. So Western Ghats also impact the rainfall with respect to South India. And coming to Thar Desert, intense heat in the Thar Desert causes low pressure. So it attracts the southwest monsoon winds from here. So it also has an impact on the seasons. And lastly, Indian Ocean. The monsoon formation itself starts from the Indian Ocean. See, here the landmass is there and the ocean is there. Both get heated up at different temperature. So this differential heating leads to pressure difference, because of which we see monsoon winds flowing to India. So we can say all of these features have some or the other impact on seasons in India. So answer is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Coming to next question. Which of the following factors primarily govern the seasonal rainfall distribution across India? Indian Ocean dipole, presence of Himalayas, latitudinal extent of India from Tropic of Cancer, El Nino Southern Oscillation. See, especially for geographical questions like this, I'll tell you one important tip. At broad level, each and every phenomenon has some or other effect on the climate. Be it Indian Ocean dipole, pressure difference, El Nino, La Nina, latitudinal extent, everything. All these are not isolated phenomena. Observe, they all are intricately connected to each other. So without thinking much, we can go to answer 1, 2, 3 and 4. And this is the right one. Next question. Which of the following climatic regions exhibit a distinct seasonal reversal of winds? This seasonal reversal of winds is so much important concept with respect to geography. See the options. Monsoon climate, Mediterranean climate, tropical savanna climate and equatorial climate. We all know with respect to equatorial climate that the area in and around equator experiences consistent rainfall throughout the year. It doesn't exhibit any seasonal reversal of winds, because here due to low pressure trade winds flow throughout the year. And coming to monsoon climate, yes, monsoon experiences seasonal reversal of winds. Here we'll see how it happens. Actually this is India, and here Western Ghats is there, and here Northeast India is there. Actually if you see, here Indian Ocean will be there, and because of differences in heating, low pressure and high pressure gets created, and this pressure difference drives the southwest winds from here, and we call it as southwest monsoon. This southwest monsoon goes near Western Ghats and give heavy rainfall here, and in similar way it goes like this and cause heavy rainfall in the Northeast India. Slowly with time, these winds travel like this and give rainfall to northern India, and the winds in Northeast India gets obstructed by eastern Himalayas and move to west and causes rainfall in the northern plains. And after some months, the pressure changes, and so the winds also take different direction. That is, now they move from northeast to southwest. This we called as northeast monsoon. If you observe, southwest monsoon gives rainfall to this Western Ghats area, Northeast India and Northern Plains and all. And this northeast monsoon is giving rainfall especially to Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu areas. So anyhow, coming to the point, in monsoon climate we can see the seasonal reversal of winds. That's why we experience southwest monsoon in summer season and northeast monsoon in winter season. So monsoon climate is right. And we have already seen that equatorial climate doesn't experience this seasonal reversal. So eliminate this 4. And coming to Mediterranean climate, this climate also experiences seasonal wind reversal. UPSC also in many of its previous questions mentioned that in Mediterranean climate we can see phenomena like winter rainfall. In Mediterranean climate we see rainfall in the winter, and in summer it is relatively dry area. And if you see monsoon climate, we see rainfall in summer season and dry area in winter. If you see monsoon and Mediterranean, both are experiencing the seasonal reversal but in opposite way. So we can say Mediterranean also experiences seasonal reversal. So answer should contain both 1 and 2. If you see options, only B is such option. And anyhow, if you see third option, that is tropical savanna climate, one thing you should keep in mind, these tropical areas, they experience rainfall throughout the year. And coming to savanna, it is so dry area. We never experience this seasonal reversal in tropical savanna. So answer is B. Next question. According to Köppen's climatic classification, which of the following correctly represents the climate of Great Northern Plains? This Köppen's climatic classification is a major repeated theme in UPSC. Whether it is CDS, CAPS, CSE, they are asked numerous number of times. Here, I will ask you to remember some simple codes. With the help of that, you can answer any question with respect to this Köppen climatic classification. See, first we will see the major types of climate according to Köppen. Capital A represent tropical climate. Means it is humid. Of course, tropical area is humid. And capital B refers to dry area. Capital A is tropical, capital B is dry. And capital C, moderately warm. Capital D, moderately cold. And coming to capital E, it represents cold area. If you see capital A is tropical area, dry area and cold, capital C and D are moderately warm and moderately cold. And now we will see subtypes of climate. These are types, major types. Now we will see subtypes. Capital S, it is steppe climate, S goes with steppe, S. And W goes with desert. And next, small s goes with dry summer area. And small w, dry winter. M is monsoon, M. So M for monsoon. See, dry summer. We have already seen in previous question that when southwest monsoon touches India, this eastern area like Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu, they never experience the rainfall. They experience rainfall from northeast monsoon. See, this is the southern India. Here western Ghats will be there. Southwest monsoon comes like this. They never touch this area. So, whole of India, of course, maximum of India experiences rainfall in summer area. But this area of Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh never experiences rainfall in summer. That is, these areas are dry summer. So we can tell example of dry summer is Tamil Nadu area. And coming to dry winter. In winter, we see winds flowing from northeast direction like this. Means we see northeast monsoon. This northeast monsoon go like this, impacts Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Odisha and gives rainfall there. But it has no effect in Western Ghats area. It goes like this. It never touches Western Ghats. So in winter area, the dry areas are Western Ghats. Now we will see the options given in the question. CWG climate. What is C? C is moderately warm. W goes with dry winter. So here they are giving that warm temperate climate with dry winter. Yes, C goes with warm temperature and W goes with dry winter. So this is the right option. And coming to second one, they mentioned capital A. Capital A goes with tropical area. So here also they mentioned tropical, tropical, tropical. So it is right. In coming to small w, it is dry winter. And coming to S here, small s represents dry summer. So tropical climate, A. Small s, dry summer. This is the right one. And we'll see third option. Small m, monsoon climate, W, dry winter. So they give tropical monsoon with dry winter. So this is also right one. And coming to AW, A means tropical area and W means dry winter. So Savanna goes with that. So at the outset, we feel like all the four options are right. But the answer is one only. And we don't have answer 1, 2, 3, 4 if you observe. So if you read the question carefully, it is asking which climatic classification correctly represents the climate of Great Northern Plains. If you see India, Great Northern Plains lie here. Means they never touch the tropical area. Here 2, 3, 4 are regarding the tropical area. But the question is asking about Great Northern Plains. So answer is one only. I think you got it. Moving to next question. Match the following Indian regions with the respective Köppen classification. Here in this question, they give specific regions and are asking to classify the climate. If you see, here they give Great Northern Plains. We have already discussed that Great Northern Plains doesn't have anything to do with tropical climate. But here capital A, capital A, capital A goes with tropical area. Right? So obviously option 1 goes with D. 1 is D. So we can eliminate B and C. And if you see, we have already discussed that M goes with monsoon. Among all these options, which feature has significant impact on the monsoon? Obviously Western Ghats. So Western Ghats goes with AMW. Tropical monsoon climate. If you see here, in this picture also it is mentioning that Western Ghats lie in AMW code. So 3 goes with A. Answer is A. Anyhow, we'll see the other options also. And in last question we have discussed that small w goes with dry winter and small s go with dry summer. In which areas we can see dry summer? Especially in this Tamil Nadu and coastal Andhra. So coastal Tamil Nadu goes with dry summer and obviously Deccan Plateau goes with dry winter. Answer is A. Next one. Which of the following Indian regions would experience the least amount of chemical weathering? First, what is this weathering? Actually, the removal of top layer of soil is called weathering. Whether it is soil or rock, anything, that removal of top layer is called weathering. When this weathering happens because of temperature and moisture like this, then it is called chemical weathering. Like hot and humid areas. In these hot and humid areas, we can see the chemical weathering. If you see the options, Western Ghats, obviously Western Ghats has lot of rainfall because of southwest monsoon and all. So this area is highly prone to chemical weathering. And we know that Indo-Gangetic plains also experience this monsoon rains. We have seen because of southwest monsoon, they go like this and create rain here. And the winds from northeast area also enter the northern plains and create rains. So here also we can see significant rainfall. If rainfall is there, chemical weathering happens. So Indo-Gangetic plains also experience chemical weathering. And coming to Sundarbans. Where is this Sundarbans located? In this West Bengal area. This area experiences high rainfall because this area is getting touched by southwest monsoon as well as northeast monsoon. So Sundarbans also experience high rainfall. So it also goes with chemical weathering. Now what is the option remained? Ladakh. And anyhow, we know that Ladakh is a cold desert. If the area is desert, it can't be humid because it is so dry now. So obviously this place experiences least amount of chemical weathering. Answer is C. Next one. Select the correct answer using the code given below. Consider the following statements regarding variation of climate in India. The annual rainfall decreases progressively from northeast to northwest. Yes, while discussing about the monsoon, we have seen that the southwest monsoon enters this northeast area from here, and slowly because of these eastern mountains like eastern Himalayas present here, it takes a turn and then move to northern plains. Obviously, first this area is experiencing rainfall, and after some days and months it is moving to west and causing rainfall here. Meanwhile, the moisture levels in the winds will get dropped. So obviously, the rainfall decreases progressively from northeast to northwest regions of India because this place experiences rainfall first and later this place. So first option is right. And second one, the Western Ghats receive most of the rainfall during the winter months due to the northeast monsoon. We have discussed this numerous number of times. Southwest monsoon touches the Western Ghats and creates high amount of rainfall in the summer season. But here they are giving like they experience rainfall during winter months, that too due to northeast monsoon. Northeast monsoon comes like this in the October area as such, and then the rainfall is experienced in the places of Tamil Nadu and Andhra. It never touches Western Ghats area. So this statement is outright wrong. And third one, the Thar Desert experiences extreme diurnal temperature variation. What is this diurnal temperature variation? I am explaining with example. Say there are two places, place 1 and place 2. We will see the temperature distribution at day and night. At place 1, the day temperature is around 30 degrees and the night temperature is around 28 degrees. But in the place 2, the day temperature is so high as 40 degrees centigrade. In the night, it drops so low to around 15 degrees to 20 degrees centigrade. If you see the variation in the day and night temperature, the place 1 the temperature difference is 2 degrees and in place 2, approximately 20 degrees. The example of place 1 is tropical areas, because in tropical areas, the temperature is almost the same in day and night. And coming to place 2, the good example is desert areas. In desert areas, because of the sunlight at the day, they experience lot of temperature, and in the night, because of albedo and all, the temperature drops down to so low. So if you see, the desert areas experience highest temperature variation. This is only they are telling in third option. The Thar Desert experiences extreme diurnal temperature variations. So this is right one. Answer is 1 and 3. Next one. Which of the following statements regarding Mediterranean and monsoon climates in Indian context are correct? Here they are comparing Mediterranean climate and monsoon climate. Okay. First option is precipitation in Mediterranean climate occurs in winter, while in monsoon climate it is mostly in summer. Yes, we have seen that Mediterranean climate experiences winter rainfall. In monsoon areas, here we experience summer rainfall. That's what they are explaining in first option. So it is right. Second one, the annual range of temperature in Mediterranean climate is higher than in monsoon climate. What is this annual range of temperature? See, in last question also we have discussed what is the temperature range, but there we discussed about diurnal range, means day to day range, difference between temperature of day and night. Here they are mentioning annual range. See, in Mediterranean climate we know that we can see winter rainfall, and summer is so hot. Say in summer they are experiencing 40 degrees temperature. In winter, because of rainfall and all, the temperature will drop and they will experience 15 degrees temperature. So what is this difference? This is annual range, because winter and summer won't happen in a day now, they occur over a year. So the temperature difference is around 25 degrees centigrade. When it comes to monsoon, we experience summer rain and winter is dry. So in summer if rain comes, the temperature will be less only, like around 30 degrees. In winter it is dry area, so we experience around 20 degrees. So the difference is approximate 10 degrees. That's what they are telling in second option. The annual range in Mediterranean is higher than monsoon. So it is right. Rainy and dry seasons are found in both climates. Yes, in Mediterranean also we are seeing in winter we can see rainfall and summer we will see hot, that is dry season. And in monsoon also we are seeing that In summer we will see rainy season and winter we will see dry season. So rainy and dry seasons are found in both climates is right one. Answer is 1, 2, 3. Next one. In the context of natural regions, consider the following factors that influence the formation of such regions. Climate determines the temperature and precipitation patterns. Yes, natural vegetation is closely related to type of climate and soil. Yes, depends on the natural vegetation. We differentiate this is desert, this is forest, like that. And next one, soil type, which affects the kind of crops and natural plants that can grow. Yes, in alluvial soil, the agriculture thrives. In desert soils, we will see lot of shrubs grow. Next one, drainage patterns. They influence water availability and soil moisture, right? So the question is, which of the following pairs of factors are most critical in defining the boundaries of a natural region? Obviously, everything, climate, vegetation, soil and drainage all determine the boundaries of a region. Actually, if we see the drainage patterns, in old times, the rivers used to differentiate the areas. Like left to the river is one area, right to the river is one area. So they used to be act as a boundary. In soil type also, in this type of soil, these kind of crops grow, and another type of soil, another types of crops grow. So this is named as a one city and this is named as other city. And coming to natural vegetation, desert area, if we see Rajasthan is a desert area. This Uttarakhand and all we find forests. So this is also a boundary. And climate, we differentiate tropical area and temperate area based on climate. So obviously answer is all. Next one. In the context of factors influencing the climate of a region, consider the following. Latitude. Latitude determines angle of solar radiation and this solar radiation affects the temperature. Right. Altitude influences atmospheric pressure and temperature. Longitude, which primarily impacts time zones but has limited influence on temperature variations. Forest cover regulates local temperatures, humidity and precipitation patterns through transpiration. So we have to find the incorrect statement. If you see, they are mentioning latitude and altitude have direct roles in temperature variations across regions. Obviously they gave in question itself now that latitude affects the temperature across different regions. So this is right. Second one, longitude plays a critical role in controlling the temperature and rainfall of a region. See, in the question itself they are telling that longitude impacts the time zones, but it has limited to no influence on the temperature variations. But here they are telling that they play a critical role in temperature. So obviously it is wrong. Longitude is just meant to divide the time zones. It has nothing to do with temperature and rainfall. And anyhow, if you see the other options also, forest cover influences local temperature by modifying moisture and temperature. Yes, they told it in fourth statement. And last one, latitude is one of the primary factors influencing global time zones. Yes, we have discussed in this statement and all. So obviously the answer is B because it is incorrect. Next one. Consider the following pairs regarding climate and the respective regions. They give climate type and different regions and ask you to match them. If you see the Indian map, here the western coastal plains lie. All these are western coastal plains. And here we can see Rajasthan desert. And eastern Himalayas lie here. And Deccan Plateau is this area. So tropical monsoon climate, western coastal plains. Obviously, if you draw Tropic of Cancer, this area is called tropical area. This area is called subtropical area. So tropical monsoon climate. Yes, we experience monsoon here and also it is a tropical area. So tropical monsoon climate goes with western coastal plains. This pair is right. And arid climate, Rajasthan desert. Obviously desert areas are arid. So option 2 is also right. And third one, humid subtropical climate. Yes, if you see northeast India, this eastern Himalayas are there and it lies in subtropical area. And we also know that southwest monsoon touches this western Ghats and give high rainfall, and also it touches this northeast area, that is eastern Himalayas, and leads to high rainfall. So because of the rainfall, that area is so humid. So humid and subtropical both goes with eastern Himalayas. It is also right. And alpine climate, Deccan Plateau. See, Deccan Plateau is in central India, where we can see alpine climate. In whichever the places we can see high mountains, like in Himalayas and in western Ghats in the South India, We can see alpine climate. Deccan Plateau is dry area. How can we see tall forests? So this is wrong. Answer is 1, 2 and 3. Next one. India experiences diverse climatic patterns due to various geographical and atmospheric factors. Right. Which of the following correctly explains unique features of India's climate? The southwest monsoon means southwest monsoon comes like this. When? In summer season. Southwest monsoon causes rainfall across most parts of the country, right? During the winter season, no. In winter season, we see northeast monsoon and we see southwest monsoon in the summer season. So option 1 is wrong. Coastal regions experience less variation in temperature throughout the year compared to inland areas. Yes, already we have discussed in annual range and diurnal range in the previous questions. This variation of temperature throughout the year is also same concept. If you see these coastal areas, they have impact of sea on the temperature there. When we see inland areas, they will be extremely hot in summer areas and extremely cold in winter areas. That is, we can see extremes. So the range means variation. The variation is high in inland areas. But in coastal areas like this, because of the winds from sea and all, the variation will be less. That's what they are telling in the second statement. Coastal regions experience less variation compared to inland areas. Right. The retreating monsoon. See, retreating monsoon means northeast monsoon. We call northeast monsoon as retreating monsoon also. The northeast monsoon brings significant rainfall to western coast of India. How? We know that northeast monsoon comes like this and it leads to rainfall and cyclones to eastern coast of India. It never touches this western coast. So northeast monsoon brings significant rainfall to western coast is wrong option. And cyclonic disturbances in the Bay of Bengal influence rainfall patterns during both monsoon and post-monsoon season. This is a general statement. Especially in South India and Eastern India, the disturbances in Bay of Bengal has a lot of effect. And we have also seen in previous question that each and every geographical phenomena has some or other effect on the climate, rainfall as such. So fourth statement is also right. Answer is 2 and 4. Next one. The tropical nature of India's climate is determined by several geographical features that influence its temperature and precipitation patterns throughout the year. Consider the following potential reasons for this classification. They are telling that because of different temperature and precipitation patterns, India's climate is getting changed. And what are the potential reasons for this classification? Seasonal influence of jet streams. Jet streams impact the upper atmosphere and influence the monsoons, but they do not directly categorize India's climate as tropical. Okay. Location of Himalayas in north. They act as barrier preventing cold winds from entering subcontinent, keeping most of India warmer. Okay. Because of that, we are experiencing tropical characteristics. Yes. Overpowering influence of Indian Ocean. Indian Ocean influences Indian climate, particularly through southwest monsoon, which brings heavy rainfall to tropical regions during summer. Okay. Country being a part of Asian landmass, while India is part of Asian landmass, its climatic characteristics are largely tropical due to location south of Tropic of Cancer and its proximity to Indian Ocean. If we see first option, seasonal influence of jet streams, which primarily determine the shifting monsoon across India. And the question is, which of the statements best explain why India's climate is mainly tropical? Yes, all of these have some or other impact. But which statement best explains why India's climate is mainly tropical? If you see the jet streams mostly impact upper atmosphere. They have nothing to do with the tropical nature of India's climate because they are not directly impacting the lower level of atmosphere. So it has nothing to do with tropical nature of India. And location of Himalayas. We have discussed this n number of times. Because of the location of Himalayas, India is experiencing warmth. If Himalayas are not there, the climate would be so cooler, and because of that, we are telling that India's climate is mainly tropical. If you see, half of the India lies in tropical area and half of the area lies in subtropical area. But still we are telling it as mainly tropical. Why? Because of the presence of Himalayas, this area also is experiencing warmth. So that's why we classified India as majorly tropical area. So this is the answer. And anyhow, if you see the other options, overpowering influence of Indian Ocean drives the monsoon system and moderates temperature across tropical regions. Yes, Indian Ocean moderates the temperature, it is right. But it is the Himalayas which are preventing the cold winds. Because of that we are experiencing warmth. And next one, country being a part of Asian landmass which gives India its continental climate with wide temperature fluctuations. So what? If we are a part of Asian landmass, it doesn't automatically classify us as tropical. It's just because of Himalayas and Tropic of Cancer, we are majorly tropical. Answer is B. Next one, which of the following climatic and oceanic systems have an indirect effect on Indian monsoon, affecting its variability rather than causing direct shifts in rainfall patterns? They are asking which of the factors impact indirectly, not directly. If you see the options, Madden-Julian Oscillation, South Equatorial Warm Currents of Indian Ocean, Cyclones of Bay of Bengal, Subtropical Westerly Jet Streams, ENSO and Western Disturbances. Generally in such questions, we tend to go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all options. But if you see the options, there is no option like that. So we have to eliminate some options. If you see Western Disturbances specifically, actually these Western Disturbances causes rainfall in Northern India. Only in Northern India they have an impact, not overall effect on Indian monsoon. So we can eliminate option 6. So 6 gone, 6 gone. We are left with B and C. And similarly, cyclones of Bay of Bengal. If you see, Bay of Bengal lies here. The cyclones of Bay of Bengal mostly affects this eastern India like Odisha, Tamil Nadu, Andhra. They don't have overall impact on the Northern India and Western India. So how we can say that Bay of Bengal cyclones directly impact overall Indian monsoon? So we can eliminate option 3 also. So obviously answer is 1, 2 and 4. Next one. Consider the following statements regarding the role of evapotranspiration in classifying climate types. Evapotranspiration, a combination of evaporation and plant transpiration, is an important factor in classifying climatic types, especially in semi-arid and arid regions. Yes, actually in arid regions, to understand about the water balance, we will see how much water is lost to atmosphere by evaporation and also how much water is lost to atmosphere by transpiration. And if you see statement 2, temperature alone is the dominant factor influencing evapotranspiration and therefore it is a sole determinant in classifying climatic zones. How extreme this statement is sounding. How can temperature alone be a dominant factor? There will be other factors like wind, how much solar radiation is coming, what is the humidity in that area. Like this, so many factors are there which influence the evapotranspiration. So we can't say temperature alone is the factor. So if we eliminate statement 2, we can directly come to answer, that is C. So with this, we have completed discussion of all questions in detail. And I want to say you that all the questions in Yukti test series are prepared after lot of research on UPSC previous year questions. I think you can see the reflection of similar patterns. So don't waste time and enroll in Yukti test series and take your preparation to next level. And thank you for watching.